morning students. Today we are going to cover our next topic of grammar, that is passive construction. You have heard about active voice and passive voice. There are two types of voice. One is active, the other one is passive. Now what is active voice and what is passive voice? So when two persons are talking to each other, then what are they talking about? The sentences like I am talking to you, then I will tell you that you are looking good today. So this sentence is called an active sentence. But if some third person is talking about first person and the second person, then it is called the passive voice. Like the same sentence, like I was talking to you that you are looking beautiful today. Now third person will say that she was telling to her that she was looking good that day. So that is called the passive voice. When two first person and the second person, when they are talking, that is called active voice. When the third person is talking about first person and the second person, that is called passive voice. So how to construct these sentences, that we learn in this today. Study the following sentences first. I have given example here. Tom helps John. This is an active sentence. It is in the active voice. Now, John is helped by Tom. When we are using these words, instead of helps, we are using is helped by Tom, then it is called passive voice. When the verb of a sentence shows, verb means this, work, verb means work. When the verb of a sentence shows that the subject here it is Tom and here it is John. So when the verb of a sentence shows that the subject is the doer, is doing, doer of the action, we say it is in the active voice. While when the verb of a sentence shows that something is done to the subject, we say it is in the passive voice. Okay. Now let's see another examples also. When a sentence is changed from the active voice to the passive voice, the object to the verb becomes the subject to the passive voice. Now let me make you clear about this sentence, that what do I mean by this. So if you know, in any of the sentence there are three things. What are they? First one is subject, second is verb, and third one is object. This is the construction of simple sentence which is in the active voice. Subject plus verb plus object. But when you are converting it into passive voice, then what happens? This object comes first. Object plus verb plus subject. So this is changed. Instead of subject, you have to keep object, and instead of object, you will keep the subject. There is no change in the place of the verb. There is only the change into subject and object. So this you have to remember. Then I will give you the key how to change the verb forms. Let's see the examples first. Like here, Sita loves Savitri. Now what is subject here? Sita. Sita is the subject. This one is the verb and this is the object. Now when you are going to convert it into passive voice, this is into active. Now you will convert it into passive, then first what will you keep? You will keep first the object. So object is Savitri. Savitri, instead of loves, you will keep is loved by Sita. Okay? This subject will go at last. Next one is the mason is the subject, is building verb, and this one is the object. Now when you are going to convert it, so how will you keep? You will keep the object first. The wall is building. Instead of that, you will keep is. Ing is there. So being built by the mason. By the mason. So here, see here, the subject comes at last and the object comes first. Next example, the peon opened the gate. What is the subject here? The peon. What is the object here? The gate. And what is the verb? Open. How will you keep it? The gate, because it is into past tense. See, opened. It is into past tense. That's why you will keep here was opened by the pune. Okay. As I was talking you about the rules of the active and passive, if you learn this much, only these rules, you will be very much clear in the active and passive voice. This much is only the key of the active passive. If you are very much clear in these words, this you have to learn by heart. If you want to learn active passive, if you want to know about it, you have to learn these rules by heart. See, now I'll explain you once. First of all, you have to keep in mind that all passive forms take the verb's third form. In all the sentences of the passive voice, there is the verb's third form. So here, if in active, it is V1 plus S or ES. If it is like that is active, what will you do in the passive? So instead of these V1 plus S or ES, you will give is M R plus verbs third form. Is for singular, M with I and R with the plural. Okay. So if it is verb first form plus S or ES, then you will keep is M R plus verbs third form. If the sentence is into verb second form, if it is in the past tense, then what will you do? Instead of verb second form, you will keep either was or were, was for singular, were for plural, plus verbs third form. If it is, am, are, was, were, plus verb and ing. If the sentence is like that, is, am, are, was, were, plus verb ing. So what you will do? Is, am, are, was, were, plus. Because here ing is there, so here also ing will come. So being will come. B-E-I-N-G, being. Plus verb, third form. See, everywhere we are keeping verbs third form. If it is like that, has, have or had and verbs third form, then what you will do here? Has, have, had, that same, plus with these words you will keep been. B-E-E-N. With has, had or have been will come, plus verbs third form. And if auxiliaries, what are the auxiliaries? May, might, can, could, shall, should, all these are the auxiliaries. Ought to, used to, these are the auxiliaries. If now auxiliary, if it is auxiliary plus verb first form, then how will you convert it into passive? Then it will be auxiliary plus BEB and verbs third form. What is auxiliary? Can, could, shall, should, may, might, these all are the auxiliaries. When these words are there in the sentence, then what you will do? You will keep auxiliary plus BEB and verbs third form. What is common in all the passive voice? See, verbs third form is there in any kind of sentence that you have to remember, and this is the construction. If you learn this much, it means your passive and active is clear. Today we will take all the 8 type of sentences and I will convert it in front of you. You will understand by that. We will take one only sentence and that same sentence we will convert into all 8 types into passive. See now, I have taken the sentence, the cat kills the mice. Okay. Now how will we convert it into passive? So first you have to see what is the subject in it. So the cat is the subject. Here kills, verb plus as it is, and the mice is the object. So how will we convert it into passive? So first we will keep the object. What will we keep here? The mice. Now here it isn't mouse, it is mice. Mice is the plural form. So V plus S. So what will we keep here? Are, because it is plural. So we will keep here are killed. Verb's third form. By the cat. Okay. What is it? The mice are killed by the cat. See the second sentence. The cat killed the mice. What is here? The cat is the subject. Killed means verb second form it is. And the mice is the object. How will you convert it? So first keep the object. What is it? The mice. Because it is verb second form, what we have to use here? Was or were. So we will keep here, because it is plural, we will keep here were. Third form of kill, killed by the cat. Okay. Now third one. The cat has killed the mice. The cat is the subject. Has plus killed and the mice is the object. How will you convert it? Then we will keep the object first. What is the object? The mice. The mice. Now here see, has plus verb third form it is. So have because it is plural. We have has what comes? Been. Have been killed by the cat. And the last one, the cat had killed the mice. The cat subject had killed and the mice. We'll keep object first. The mice had been killed by the cat. Okay, understood? See now the next sentence is the cat is killing the mice. What is the subject here? So the cat is the subject. Okay. What is the object here? The mice. And this is verb form. So how will we convert it? First we will keep the object. Without thinking, just keep the object. The mice. Now here see. Is killing. ing is there. So what will we keep here? First, instead of is we will keep here are. Because it is plural form. The mice are, because ing is there, so being killed by the cat. Okay, the mice are being killed by the cat. Same like that, the cat, this is in the past tense, was killing the mice. Keep the object, the mice were, because ing is there, being, verb third form, killed by the cat. Understood? Now see here, auxiliary comes. The cat is the subject, here auxiliary is there, kill the mice. So I have told you what to keep with the auxiliary, BEB. First keep the object, the mice will be. With auxiliary we will keep here be. And the third form of verb, killed by the cat. Okay? And the eighth sentence, the cat is the subject. Now here auxiliary is also there and have is also there. We have killed and the mice is the object. Let's see now what to do. The mice. Now here auxiliary is also there plus have is also there, but the word which is the next one that we have to follow. So will have been. Here we are not using BEB. We are using BEE and been because we are following this one. The next word will have been. Here because after will have is there, so we will follow have. And with have has had what we are keeping? Been. So the mice will have been, verbs third form, killed by the cat. So these are all 8 types I have made you clear. Now I will give you the homework. In that homework I will give you the exercise that you have to solve.
Let's have a look. Active through passive. If the sentence is in verb first form plus s or es, it will be converted into is, am, are plus verb third form. If it is into past tense, then it will be converted into was or were plus verbs third form. If it is into is, am, are, was, were plus verb first form and ing, then it will be converted into is, am, are, was, were plus be, ing, being plus verb third form. If it is into has, have, had plus verb third form, then it will be converted into has, had, have plus been plus verb third form. If it is auxiliary plus verb first form, then it will be converted into auxiliary plus BEB plus verbs third form. In each sentence of the passive, verbs third form is used. Carefully study the following table of tenses for the verb. See now. For example, the word is I love. So if in a simple present tense, in active we say I love, so in passive we would say I am loved. In present continuous tense, in active I am loving, so in passive I am being loved. In present perfect tense, I have loved, so in passive I have been loved. And present continuous, I have been loving. Same like that in past simple, inactive I loved will be converted into I was loved. I was loving will be converted into I was being loved. I had loved, instead of that we will write I had been loved, and I had been loving is not being changed. See now in future tense, inactive I shall love, so I shall be loved. I shall be loving is no need to change. I shall have loved, so I shall have been loved, and then I shall have been loving. It will be seen that there are 12 tenses in the active voice while there are only 8 in the passive. Let's recap that there are two kinds of voice, active voice and passive voice. We can begin a sentence with the name of either the doer or the receiver. This fact decides whether a sentence is active or passive. Like in active voice, when a verb form shows that the subject has done something, it is in the active voice. For example, Radhika read the book. And in the passive voice, when a verb form shows that something has been done to the subject, it is in the passive voice. For example, the book was read by Radhika. See the rules for changing active voice into passive voice. A sentence can be separated into 3. First is subject, then the verb and the object. For example, if the sentence is Radhika read the book, you have to separate it in 3. First is the subject, it is Radhika. Then comes verb, it is the read, and the object, the book. Next rule, the object of the sentence in the active voice must be turned into the subject. It means the places are changed. So, the book was read by Radhika. The subject of the sentence in active voice must be made the object. For example, the book was read by whom? By Radhika. The be form must be used according to the tense of the verb. The book was read by Radhika. Was, were, these are the form of be. Is, am, are, was, were. The past participle of the verb must be used. Means verb's third form will only come. The book was read by Radhika. And the preposition by must be added. You will see in the passive voice you will keep by with the subject. Like the book was read by Radhika to complete the sentence. Now these are the sentences. You have to find out which sentence is in active voice and which one is in the passive voice. The easiest way to find is if there is by in it, it means it is the passive voice. So you have to find out. This will be your homework. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe.